Welcome back, you guys. Today we're going to be doing a video on the magic of Thetis, or just the world of Dragon Age in general. So I have some notes written down here about it. My name is Amaya. Amaya says my channel. You guys loved the last video. I got so many views. It's literally where the most of my viewers subscribe count came from. So okay, I'm just gonna say let's get into it. But let's start from an excerpt that you get from Dragon Age Inquisition to kind of get a better understanding of the world and of the magic system in general. An Orlesian girl discovers lightning in her fingertips when she touches a lake and kills all the fish. In the woods down the road, an elderly elf hides from Templars. His only company, the undead he calls to rise by cutting his arms. Far north, a canary with the power to make fire from air is chained, masked, and led around like a dog on a leash. These are mages. The terrible gift they wield is magic, and depending on their home, they may be feared, oppressed, or even celebrated. I believe that excerpt is from the Dragon Age, one of the Dragon Age World of Thetis books. I'm not sure which one, but it's an excerpt that I found while scrolling online. By the way, if you don't know, I'm probably only going to be doing like a video a week, just because that better fits my schedule, maybe two if I'm feeling like it. But other than that, I do believe this video may be a little bit shorter, maybe a little bit longer. I'm still trying to figure out where I'm going to stop, because I have almost a half a notebook full of magic from Thetis. So, we're gonna see, girl. So, let's begin with what I've written down. Magic courses through all living beings in Thetis. Some even believe it is the power that gives all beings life. Yet despite magic's abilities, only a very few possess the ability to manipulate it. Mages aren't born with the ability to use the magic, by the way. The talent usually surfaces around the time they hit puberty, and it doesn't really reveal itself the same way in every person, as some people get angry and they end up killing someone. The best way I can describe it is in Harry Potter. Harry discovers his magic. Even though he doesn't really know what it is, he has it come out through different scenarios when he doesn't mean to, especially before he knew what it was. So that's kind of the best way I can describe it for like people who aren't new to the Dragon Age or are new to the Dragon Age series. So yeah, regardless, when a magic talent first presents itself, it is a confusing time for a mage. Some keep their power hidden, while others just like to use it to act out, sometimes with mortal consequences. Anders when you blow up the chantry. Can I get an amen? Outside of the Defender Imperium, though, unsanctioned magic use is often cause for alarm. It's not unusual for the discovery of a new mage to be met with fear, or violence, or death, because some young witches are killed because of their crop failure. A mage may specialize in one of the several kinds of magic. Some wield elements, others may tap into the Fade, dominate minds, and manipulate spirits. A skilled minority are healers, able to seal wounds and shield allies from the harm. The rebellious, or even few, dabble in the dark arts known as blood magic, like Morrigan from Origins, and she's in all three except two, I believe. But regardless of how magic is used, it is an undeniably powerful force in Thetis that touches nearly every aspect of life. Now, we're going to be going into looking at some of the properties of magic, such as lyrium, mana, and even blood lyrium. Blood lyrium might have to wait since there's so much to cover on that front, but let's get started on this part. A mage draws upon a personal reservoir of mana to cast spells. As breath is to breathing, mana is to magic. When a mage's mana is depleted, the mage must rest to recover it, only much as a laborer must rest after physical exertion. Overexertion may well lead to death for the untrained and overly ambitious. It is potential that dwells within a person, but does not always manifest itself. Influential circle enchanter Winnislis once said of mana, all men are connected to the Fade. We go there to dream, but only those with potential may draw upon its power. Mana is then a measurement of one's ability to draw power from the Fade, and it is this power that is expended in magic. Outside sources may bolster mana. Various potions and artifacts, as well as learned techniques, can speed up the process of mana recovery. The mineral lyrium is an especially potent mana booster, able to strengthen a mage power beyond what anyone might naturally muster. So, yeah, lyrium is especially a big, let me adjust my mic, muster for magic, and blood lyrium is dangerous, as we see in Dragon Age 2 with the lyrium idol, which we see in the Dragon Age 4 teaser, or the Dreadwolf Rises, whatever you want to call it. So, lyrium. Only one non-living thing is known to contain the essence of magic, and that's the blue-green crystal known as lyrium. This rare mineral is found beneath the ground and is highly sought after for its magical properties, but it's also notoriously dangerous if living beings are exposed to lyrium in its raw form. It will drive them crazy. It can cause physical pain, such as deafness, memory loss, and nausea. And I'm assuming there's more that we just don't know about. The more magically sensitive a being is, the more acute and dangerous their exposure to lyrium. Most mages would not dare come close to raw lyrium, for there's a risk of death from internal hemorrhaging before madness has even a chance to take hold. Dwarves, who are largely inured to magic, are able to mine lyrium safely, although doing so does require caution. Once you find that is dissolved in a liquid or heated until it crumbles into a fine powder, lyrium is safe for all to use. Regardless of the state it is in, though, it's addictive. The more one uses lyrium, the more one wants to use it, and always in greater quantities. It's like a drug. In its raw form, though, lyrium emits a strangely soothing sound that some call the voice of the Maker. The Chantry claims the mineral as a remnant from the birth of the world. When the Maker created the land and skies, they believe lyrium is not so much the essence of magic as the essence of all creation. Lyrium's appearance in the Fades suggests it somehow bridges the gap between the dreamer's world and the waking world of Thedas. Now, before we finish this video, I wanted to end this on a note about red lyrium before the second part of our magic discussion, which would go into the red lyrium aspects of it all, as well as a little bit of magic and chantry. But this is what it says. This is from an unknown Templar found along Montsemard Chantry records in 872 Blessed. It's titled Confessions of a Lyrium Addict. A prison cell. A scrap of paper for my confession. Scarce enough. Bread and water. All I get for skimming one lousy bottle from the lyrium stores. Knight Lieutenant Freyan cut my normal rations for insubordination. Insubordination my arse. It's because I saw him desert the guard tower to meet his girl Freyan. Thought he'd teach me a lesson. I'm thirsty, but the water doesn't work. It should be more blue. You take it like medicine at first. Delirium, your whole body sings with it like the Maker's own fire. And you're not scared of anything, not even abominations. After it even takes away the nightmares. But the ration's too small. And if they don't give you enough, your hands get cold, the sky starts to press down on you, little things slip away, so you have to stay. The senior Templars all have that look, that cloudy look in their eyes. Sign your confession, they say. I'm trying. I can't think of what name to sign. So yeah, weird. I always found lyrium weird, especially red lyrium, because they're the same thing, essentially, but red lyrium has this a wider effect. But yeah, that's all for now. Thank you guys for watching. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Maybe I can get more subscribers now that I'm doing Dragon Age, just saying. And I really need to get new clips, but that'll come later. But thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Peace.